Hi everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I have a couple new molds for you today. These will be on my eBay store. They are on my eBay store. They've been there for about a week now, but I'm just now getting to them on a video for you. So this one is, I'll show you an example. It is a spoon holder for your oven with a built-in octopus. So that's what this one is. And then this one has 6 little hearts. I think you saw my husband call them. He said they look like little butts. I'm like, what? They do not. Well, unless you have a corgi dog. These are the little hearts. They have a little indentation right here and then a split down the center. So you know how he is. Anyway, there's 6 of them in here. So since I was going to do one mold and I always have extras, I brought this one out for you to look at as well. So today I'm going to try to brush some mica powder into the octopus only. I hope it works. If not, then I'm going to probably clean it with alcohol and fill it with a color, because you do have to like lift this a little bit to get down to some of the legs, but it's pretty flexible. You shouldn't have any problem if that's how you want to do this one. So I am going to go ahead and start that. And I'm going to use my Let's Resin chameleon powder called Blue, but it's got purple and blue tones. And then actually I haven't gotten any farther than that. I'm not sure what I'm going to fill it with. I don't know if I'm going to fill it with black or if I'm going to fill it with one of my new glitters, so I could show you guys some glitters that I have. You guys need to check out the store. I've got so many products in there now that I can't show them all on here. It's just too hard. So I'm going to basically use this little makeup applicator because it seems to not spread as bad as a paintbrush would. So there'll be a lot less cleanup, and the cleanup is what gets me. So I am going to do this, and I will fast forward because I want to take my time and I want to do a good job. And I know you guys don't want to hear me blabber for the next 15 minutes about nothing. So yeah, okay, I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I got it all painted. I did end up using a brush because I did have to clean it anyway. So I just kind of peeled back the edges, got his little legs. It was not that difficult. And I was being very careful to do his head till I realized that the whole thing is his head. So I did put mica around the whole thing of his head. Then I cleaned up all the spots that I didn't want mica with some alcohol and a brush and also a micro brush. And I've just made sure to go down around all these edges where the little dust was settling. And then I'm thinking to myself, if I use white or if I use black and I missed any dust, you're going to see it. So I decided I'm going to use my new mixture. This is a custom mix that I made. It's called Heaven. And it's an opalescent fine and medium cut with a bunch of opalescent colors in there. So I'm going to just completely fill him with clear and my glitter. And I forgot to tell you, I just got this in yesterday. I got this from Estoyo. It's a heat mat. I've never used one before. It's underneath here. So today is the first day I'm going to use it. And it came with this little silicone mat to put over it, so I guess so you don't burn or get resin on your heat mat. And then it has a timer, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, maybe light, medium, and hot. I'm not sure what the L would be. And then you got a timer and a heat button. So I'm going to plug this in when I'm done and see if the heat map will cure it so I don't have to transfer it over to my curing machine today. Now I do see a little bit in my little heart. This has alcohol in it. And so I'm going to mix up some resin, and I completely forgot to measure to see how much it's going to hold. It's not going to hold that much though. Maybe no more than 4 ounces. I don't even think it'll hold that. So it's a good time to use this because I know I will have extra. So let me get some resin mixed up, some gloves on my hands, and some glitter poured in. I do want to mention real quick while I get ready that I was surprised when I got the heat mat. There was a bonus mold inside the box, and it came with this mold with all the letters of the alphabet, and then it also has a heart, a star, a little cactus, a Lego, a dolphin, a key, a bone, a flower, a puzzle piece, and a dog print. So you get this really huge bonus mold with your heat mat. Now there is a 10% off coupon discount code in the description box. So if you want to order from anything on their site, I know they have more than just this. They have the powders, they have resin, they have mixers, they have everything. So give them a shot and use the discount code to save you some 10%. I am using my pump resin by Let's Resin. I love this stuff, and I could have used the quick cure, but I really wanted to test the heat mat to see how long it would take to get this cured with this pump resin. That's usually, I think, 24 hours. I'm not completely sure because I'm always making it go faster. I mixed up 5 ounces, and I'm going to load it up with that glitter. So I'm not sure if I'm going to need more than this or not more than this. So let's just see how much glitter I could pack into here. It's going to sink. It's not the extra fine. Now, if you do order the extra fine glitter, I have it in all colors. That stuff is the stuff that doesn't sink. But this one, the fine or the medium and the chunky, obviously is heavier than the resin. Unless you have a really thick resin, or you wait to put it in. I'm going to put a little more. So I figured you won't see any of my mistakes if we blend some glitter in there. It'll just look like glitter, I think. I hope. That's my plan anyway. I think that looks good. What do you think? A little more? It's going to sink anyway. Let's put some more in. What the heck? This is my absolute favorite one of all of the glitters that I have. This is my favorite. You might be seeing this a lot. All right, let's do that. That looks good. I'm just going to pour it in. And halfway through, probably coax some bubbles out of the bottom rim. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. I hope so. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Now, the mica powder will stay light because I'm not using a black. So I do know that. Not expecting miracles. I'm just going to take my little micro brush I was using for cleaning and just kind of wiggle it down in there. Hopefully we'll not have any bubbles on the edges. This is nice and flexible, so you can bend it open however you need. Most of my molds will be made with this white one because it's more flexible. And then my inlays are going to be made with the blue. Here comes Mr. Glitz.
Honey, I'm home!
He has packages in his hand.
I bought you some stuff.
No, you didn't.
All right. I was out there getting yelled at by the cop. Well, not really. He was yelling at.
Look at that glitter. Oh, wow. I didn't need 5 ounces, that's for sure.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it?
What is that thing?
That.
Oh, okay.
An octopus. It took 3 ounces to get it filled up, and I think I will dome it since this is the back, which I think it pretty much is. So we might as well make the rest in these little hearts for you guys, and these will go as freebies to anybody who orders. Now, I do have free shipping on my eBay. It was just easier because when you order more than one item, the shipping, they were charging full shipping on each item, and there was no way to change that without being very complicated. So I got rid of the shipping. So I hope that helps. Oh my, I might fill up all 6 of them actually. So they probably take about a 1/2 ounce each, just under. So I had 2 ounces left. Yeah, pretty much 1/2 ounce each. There goes my dogs. Okay, I'm gonna spray it with alcohol. Pop the bubbles on the back. Let's figure out this heat mat. Let me move that. Put my glitter away. All right, I just plugged it in. And, oh, low, medium, high, that's what it is. Timer. Let's do 2 hours, oops, on medium. So that's where I set it. Let's see what happens. Okay, be back in 2 hours. Everything is cured, and I did turn the heating pad up to high just because this is such a thick silicone mold. I wanted to make sure it was getting through, and so is this one. These are like super sturdy molds. And it took about 4 hours to do it. They're still warm. But I'll show you all the extras that I did. So if you guys watched my video the other day and I had a failed coaster because it was supposed to be crackle, actually it was experiment, so I won't even call it a failure. It was an experimental coaster that I used pigment paste to try to get the crackle effect, and remember, it just looked like space if you saw it. If not, go back and watch it. It was kind of cool. This is that coaster. This is the space coaster that the oh, I just got ink on my hands. Anyway, I just painted the sides gold and forgot. I took a bunch of stickers that I had and I put them on transfer tape right off the actual page of stickers, and I transferred them onto the top, and then I top coated it. So it's not a complete failure. I did save this one, and now I get to repaint the sides because I forgot it was wet. I just did it. And I had leftover resin from these 2 things, so I made these things. So while I was waiting for this to cool down, these were cured as well. So I made some pendants that some of you lucky ladies are going to get with your orders on my eBay store. So I took a little charm and I stuck him in the center and UV resin him and added the little clasp. And this one was kind of small, so I didn't add anything. But I had some left over with the glitter that I used, so I threw it in a pendant mold. And here's one with a starfish. Cute. And then I had some clear left, so I added blue, of course, because I always add blue. And I added a little tiny fish and UV resined him on and top coated him. And then this one is a pretty big one, and I just added a seashell to it. So 5 more gifts for y'all, your purchases. I do appreciate every purchase you guys make. It really helps us out over here. Let's unmold these. You ready? Now I did notice that the glitter did sink, which I knew it would because it's a chunky glitter. So these are all going to be the same. So these are all, you know, I'm gonna make probably some magnets out of them. If you could see those. They're all the same. So these will also be gifts for you guys, which I am happy to give out. So you will get 6 in this little mold. It's not a little, I mean, it's probably 4 by 4, I think. That's about the size of it, and probably 1 inch thick. So that's that mold. And let's get this one unmolded. I have no idea what to expect. This is the first time I'm actually using the mold with mica powder anyway. I don't know how well I did. Ooh, it's still bendy. Like I said, it's still warm, so I probably should wait, but I'm not going to. I want to see it. I have to be careful because it's bending. All right. Let's see, here we go. Oh, that's not too bad. I like it. I don't like a lot of things, but this one I do like. I wonder if we back it in something. Let me get a piece of black paper. I wonder if I backed it, or should I just leave it the way it is? You could still see, well, you could see a little tiny bit of glitter through him. But I think that came out really cute. Whoops. There are some bubbles that I got along the edge. So unfortunately, it's not crystal clear because of those bubbles. I wonder if it's because I turned the heating mat on immediately and I didn't give it time to degas. Yeah, there's a little bit of bubbles. So, do I just leave him clear? Oh, I think he's pretty like that. I think you see the glitter better. I don't know. Maybe not. Well, the glitter changes color with a black background. You can always put like a blue, a dark blue. I think I have a dark blue piece of paper. Let's see. No, it was a light blue. So, I'm wondering, do I leave him clear or do I back him? Well, actually, no, I'm going to answer my own question. If I backed him, it's only going to back this part here and it's not going to back this, so it will not all match. So I am going to leave him clear, and I like him clear. So I am not upset about that. So let me know what you think of the mold, you guys. You could probably put some little eyes in there if you wanted to. I'm not going to because I don't want to mess them up. I'm not an artist. Yeah. So that is today's video. I hope it brought you something new and different. And I would love to hear from you all. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with me. And I will get you a few pictures. And good luck to you guys. The next couple people who make orders, you're going to end up with those. And I think I'm going to start sending some of my coasters out to people too, because my closet is full jam-packed. All right, you guys, I'll get you some pictures. You guys all have a blessed day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.